Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Denver Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Ooh, poked away. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Pulls it. The rebound by Stoudemire.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Pass to Chandler. Porter with the steal. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Here's Chandler. Here's Stoudemire. Outside Murray. Here's Porter. Gordon outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 now.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Oh, got that one up quick.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Porter with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
In transition, here they come. And then Porter with the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Buries it from 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Can they get it? To the paint. Pass to Lynn. Here's Chandler. There's the triple. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Hey, Tyson Chandler is certainly not a selfish player, but passing is not his forte.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Both teams deciding to change it up. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. For 3, Smith fires in the triple.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Jordan. Out to the right wing. From downtown, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so it's Denver, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. B.A.?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's New York now. A 12-point game. Pass to Smith. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Watson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Najee. That three's off the mark. And it's Anthony with the ball for New York. They trail by 14. For three, Smith. Offensive rebound. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Len. For three, Smith. Doesn't go that time. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Anthony. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for your Nuggets, Brown.
And he's good on the second. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
For three, Smith. Pass to Stoudemire. Smith outside. Tipped. Here's Brown. Yep, that one goes.
And it's Jackson's responsibility to find his open teammates, and a terrific dime there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yes, it's good.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Next substitution.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
High post Davis. The three ball. Pass to Chandler. Anthony outside. From behind the arc. Smith outside. Fires from deep. Gets the three ball to go. Smith's got 8.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
.54 seconds left in the first half. Down low.
Pretty slick move by Jackson, using the pick and roll to free up another guy to shoot.
Reggie Jackson.
Up top, Davis. Here's Anthony. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Anthony. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Anthony drops them both.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside for Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Murray for 3. Here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Left side Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And so it's Denver, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low.
Next, 19.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Smith. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. And Gordon with the big finish.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Pass to Smith. For 3. Denver grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Murray. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
If you're the defense, you've got to do better on Murray. I mean, even from way downtown, he's pretty accurate.
Now here's Anthony. Connects from downtown. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. A deep 3. Porter's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Checking in for the Knicks. Jeffrey.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Denver foul.
And the Knicks making a change here.
That's his first personal foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Knicks substitution.
Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Anthony's got 9 points now in the second half.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
And here's Gordon. Porter with it, covered by Smith. The rebound by Chandler.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
First personal foul.
Smith forces the defense to account for him, which makes him a really good scoring option for this team.
And he can't hit the second.
3 shots.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Used to having a hand in his face, Caldwell Pope likes the challenge of making hard shots.
For three, Smith gets the three to fall. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Jackson. Here's Gordon. And that one hits the back iron. Anthony with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Smith. Let's go with a three. And the Knicks, another three.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Knicks making a change here. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Pass to Strother. Fires the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense. And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
With one on the clock. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
40.
An ideal way.
And so it's Denver, ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And here's Jackson. Pass to Strother. Here's Watson. Jackson on the wing. Here's Watson. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Out left to the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Denver. And so it's New York with it. It's a 10-point game. Over to the wing. Pass to Stoudemire. Caldwell Pope with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Porter gets the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Novak. Jacks up a 3. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 15 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Caldwell Pope. And another three for Denver.
Hey, you got to love that response. KCP not wasting any time getting those points back. Right back at him.
Anthony with it. Checked by Murray. Anthony right side. Another one falls for New York.
And the awareness from Lynn, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Counted from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And here's New York now. Down by 12. Here's Smith. Unloads. The quick look, no good that time. Inside. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 20 points.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony.
Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Jokic with it. And it's off from three-point range. For three, Smith. Rebound by the Nuggets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Caldwell Pope. They get it back. Pass to Jokic. Oh, it's stolen away. To the inside. Here's Smith. Banked it in off the glass.
Assists from.
When Smith is shooting the rock like this, with this kind of confidence, watch out now. He can put you to sleep when he starts knocking down shots like that.
Murray from outside. Denver the rebound. Outside Porter. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to